Hey guys, so I'm going to play this weird clip that Tommy did with this guy with an interview or a stage interview or just another shill fanboy of his. This was back in January. So this is the first time he sort of went off the handle, and I didn't know about it until now. I had a buddy of mine. He kind of pointed this out to me, and it's sort of on the down low because YouTube's like full of all these staged interviews he's done with like no names so far, or buddies of his, or just fanboys that want to relive their old crows that want to like relive their Intellivision old like glory days. Fucking. Uh, let's just play this back, and you'll get an impression of Tommy going off the deep end and just talking total nonsense. Accusing Nintendo and trashing Nintendo of having illegal pornography on their console, which is so absurd, and like it wouldn't even happen because the ESRB would put an end to that before it even got published. So let me just play it back for you.
Sony, PlayStation, and Microsoft restrict. They won't show certain things on their platform. Nintendo does. So you can get the same game on PlayStation and Nintendo, and the full genitalia, child rape, molestation, drug use, that stuff is shown on the Switch version and not on the PlayStation version. It's crazy.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I just play Luminous on my Switch, so that's
that's a great game.
I'm playing.
And so that's the thing, is that parents don't have to worry about even setting parental controls for our system, right? It's something that's simple, fun, safe for everybody.
And it's cheap, even the games,
Yeah.
How big's the hard drive initially? Like,
okay, the guy, he acts like he's surprised that he didn't know that, but it's not true. He's just believing everything Tommy's kind of lying about, and the fact that Tommy's lying to the guy, it's just ridiculous. He's not only like leaving himself open to potential issues with Nintendo, he's just ruining his own reputation by saying total nonsense that Nintendo has illegal content on their console. And in this interview, what's kind of weird about it is he doesn't throw the other two console manufacturers under the bus, right? He does that later on, months later, because now he's in desperation mode after his VIP pre-order failed in March. He's like in desperation mode. That's why he launched that e-begging crowdfunding website with the fig.to website. He launched that. Now you could only pre-order for like $100 and then pay the rest later because he's desperate. He's not taking full pre-order money like most video games retailers do. They take the full amount, right? In most cases, and the ESRB they put an end to and a stop to any kind of illegal content on their console. There's no illegal content on the Nintendo Switch, period. So I'm going to play back that other clip now of Tommy going off here in April, saying total nonsense and bashing the Nintendo Switch and saying they have illegal content on there, which they don't.
And you know what the great thing is about the Xbox and the PlayStation and Nintendo? You can get all that gore and blood and violence as super realistic as you like. So you wouldn't like violence on our machine because it doesn't look as photorealistic. So that's the thing. Look, if you're into games with blood and violence and sexual content and kids in sexual compromising positions and rape on the Nintendo, if that's what you want, then buy a Switch. Just don't. It's not what we're into, and that's fine. I'm not against that stuff. I'm just saying it's not for us. It's one of the things that makes us unique, and like I said earlier, it's the number 2 most important thing when we do our focus group testing. The number 2 thing. Number 1.
So you could see he's just saying total lies, trashing Nintendo, saying Nintendo has illegal content on their Nintendo Switch console, which isn't true at all. They don't have they don't have any type of stuff he insinuated. I don't want to repeat it back because you guys just play back the video over and over as much as you want to hear what he said, which isn't true. You know, this guy's he's lost his marbles, and what more is there to say? This guy's a joke, man. Like, he's trying to sell people like an Android box. He's trying to sell people on lies. It's blatant lies this guy's selling you on. Like, just hang it up, Tommy. You're done, man. You're just done.